Hello there everybody and welcome back to another tutorial on my channel. And today I will be showing you an upgraded version of the fully automatic wheat farm I did a few years back. And as you can see, this one is built entirely in cobblestone because I took the Litematica file from the server I'm playing on, and it's usually one of the first farms I built. And when you're just starting up in a new world, that just don't have much resources, so I chose to build it out of cobblestone. But you can use any building block you like, and I will show you that in the tutorial part of the video. But for now, these are the resources you are going to need. You can pause the video and check out the list in more detail. But I'm going to go through some of the differences now. First off, as you can see, we have more chests down here because we are producing more items, and that's because we added bees in the mix. And the bees have double purpose. They produce the honeycomb and the honey bottles for us, but they also fly over here. And I don't know if we can capture this, but they will do their, oh, there we go. See, they are pollinating the wheat and that makes it grow faster. So it's a little bit more efficient. And what also helps with the efficiency is the fact that I changed up the villager layout. In the old design, I had both villages on this side and then just bumped the seeds up. But now I have split them, one on either side, so they have a bigger area to work with, and they actually pretty much just farm the whole area. And in the old design, they would usually just do kind of a half circle instead of all the wheat. So that also helps with productivity. Because of that, I also moved the seed drop to the end here, and now it goes up top and then drops just in the middle. And this helps to get the villagers out of their cells on either side and into the middle so they can do their harvesting. And it just makes it a lot better. And the seeds used to be in the middle and just pop out of the floor here. And it just wasn't working quite right. So there goes some seeds. This time works much better. Is find the perfect spot, and there are a few, well, there's one thing you should keep in mind when building this farm, and that is that you can't build it too close to either an iron farm or a village breeder or anything that uses villages or village centers, because this will count as a village, and well, it can screw up your iron farm or anything. But the range isn't too big on that, but it's something you need to keep in mind. We are going to go on the other side of my spawn pillar here, and we're gonna start laying out chests. We're gonna need 4 double chests like this, and then you can go as high as you want. That's not a big deal. I'm gonna go 3 high, just because I like that number. So this is going to be our storage. Next thing is on the left side, we're going to go up with the hoppers like this. This isn't a particularly fast farm, so you don't have to worry about the hopper speed or anything like that. And we are going to go this way. Out. Place some temporary blocks on top of there. And put these there, and then remove the temporary blocks. And this is going to be our filter. So we are going to go 1 row of blocks like this, and then 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Place one temporary block underneath there. We can do this, make like a little cross sign, remove the middle block here. And 1. There you go. And then we're gonna go with torches underneath here. Then vertices on top of here. This is just your standard impulse SV sorter. So if you can follow along, there are plenty of tutorials out there. That's our sorters. We can also just do the filters already, doesn't really matter. Normally you would rename this item to something that will never go through the system. I'm just going to use plain blocks here to make it a little bit easier on myself. Go. Then we're gonna go wheat on the first one, honeycomb on the second one, honeybottle in the third one, and in the last one. It's totally up to you which configuration you want. And we are gonna go over to this side, put some temporary blocks here, and then create a hopper line over the top here. There you go. And then you want to come two on this side and place a dropper. It's important that it's a dropper and not a dispenser. Facing up on this block. Go. And then we are going to take an output from that. And run it like this. And inverter, feeder, and that should be it. Let's quickly test it. Yep, it works. Awesome. And then you want to come to the other side here, and you want to place a block here, and a block there. Block there. You're gonna go where to that to read the output from that hopper. Torch there, block on top, and dust on the top of there. So this is our minecart unloader on this side. It will unload the items, get sorted over here, and then only the seeds remain. And those will go into here and back up to the villages. Then from our unloading hopper, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out this way. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out this way. Should line up perfectly, yes. And then you want to leave a gap here. Spread this all the way here. Leave a gap on this side as well. Close this up and finish the platform. And your platform should look something like this. And then we're going to get out our rails. And count 1, 2, 3, 5. That should be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Lay a line of redstone blocks. Then you're gonna start off with a powered rail right here. Should be a powered rail as well. We're gonna do the powered rails in sets of 3, just to keep it a little bit more economical. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1 too short. And you're just gonna keep repeating this pattern all the way till the end there. And when you get to the end here, you are going to place this block with a redstone block, put a powered rail on it, and cap it off with the block like this. Throw the hopper minecart on there, and then drop these items down here and see if it works. And it works. Nice. And you see everything that doesn't get sorted gets spat out back here, which was everything in this case. We are going to move on. What you want to do is grab yourself some dirt or some grass, doesn't really matter. And then we are going to start on this row. We're going to leave this row 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We got a 9 by 10 box, and again we're just gonna fill it in. And there you got your 9 by 10 platform. This row on the end here is going to be for our flowers. Doesn't really matter what flower you are going to use. Let's see. Just needs to be a small flower. I'm just gonna pick up a dandelion and just put a row of dandelions down here, and then you should be left with a 9 by 9 square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the middle. Gonna put a slab down there. Again, this can be any slab you want, doesn't really matter. It's just to keep the water back. Then we're gonna grab water, put that in there. And then we are going to grab our hose. There's the hose. Well, that just happened. And there you go. And now we're gonna grab our seeds and just plant the whole thing with seeds. There you go. Everything is planted. Now we are going to take a building block, and I'm just gonna grab some jungle planks, why not? And surround this like so. There you go. Then we need a light source. You can go to glowstones, room lights, doesn't really matter as long as it's a 15 block like that. And place one in every corner. There you go, and there you go. And then we're gonna get some glass and fill everything in. Now this side is going to be temporary because that's where our bees are gonna go. But for now it just makes it easier. There you go. Next step, we are going to need trapdoors. Just gonna use oak trapdoors, and then you're gonna cover all the wheat with the trapdoors. Don't forget to do the flowers. And there you go. And now you can remove the following blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And we're gonna get our beehives in. Now, it doesn't matter if it's beehives or bee nests, but I do recommend getting like all of them filled up with bees before you place them in. And then you open this trapdoor, click yourself down, and you can place 5 of these buggers down here. And I'm just gonna fill it up with bees. So we need 15 in total. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. Be my inventory. Get out as quick as you can without letting them escape. And now the bees are in there. And they will fly over to this side. Pollinate with the flower. Then go back to the other side. Fertilize all the crops. And then go into their hives and produce the honey for us. So next thing we are going to do is build the redstone for our bee side of the farm. And you can do this in any configuration you like. You can make it all honey bottles, you can make it all honeycombs, or a combination of the two. And that's what I'm gonna do. So first thing we need to do is get underneath here. Place some hoppers coming out of the nests. Then run a line underneath it. And like so. And that will pick up everything from the bees and deposit it into this hopper. And that will deposit it into the minecart. Next up, we are going to need some temporary blocks. And we are going to need a dispenser. So we want to go 2 up. And then lay a temporary line like so. And then click those into pointing into the beehives. And you can remove these. Then we need to do the hopper line. So those are the shear ones. And those are the bottle ones. Then we are going to put some chests on top of here. This one only needs 1. This one needs 2. Like so. Then we are going to need to get an output from these. We are going to grab a comparator, place them all along like this. And now we're going to need some redstone in the middle there, because we don't want to get a signal out of the bee nest all the time. And another row of comparators pointing into that redstone. And another line. And we are going to get our lectern out. Place those like so. And then we need a writable book. You can use any container that gives off an output of 5, but I like lecterns because it gives you a greater control over the signal strength. And then we're just going to fill the book in like this. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The numbers don't really matter. You don't have to sign it in as well. Just put them in there and then switch them to page 5. And now these comparators will only give an output when both this one is signal strength 5 and the beehive is full and gives off a signal strength of 5 as well. So then you're gonna go up like this. A little squeezy in there. And place blocks against these. Put in the hoppers. You can hear this, these are still empty, so we need to fill up those as well. Get some shears into this one. And we need to get bottles in the other ones. Like so. And then they should fill up. You also need to make sure that these dispensers are completely filled up with items. Otherwise the items will just feed back into the same dispenser. That's not what you want. And then to activate it, we're just gonna double click these. And as you can see, they are all getting dispensed. Nice. And then we should see all those items ending up in here. So that's the redstone part done. Now you can go ahead with your glass and just build up a little higher wall around everything here. And make sure you fill in these gaps like so. And then we're gonna come 1, 2, 3 out of this. This. Remove those. Make a 3x3 area here. And then just build up the wall. And this is going to be our villager area. And we are going to do the same on the other side. So remove these 3. And then go 2, 3. Make the wall a little bit higher. Then complete wall on this side. So now we got our villager area practically done. You do want to get a composter in there and a bed. So we're gonna plump the bed right here. And then the composter is gonna go right here. And the composter is going to have multiple jobs because all the seeds that are left over are going to get composted by the villagers. So we're going to hook that up with the hopper line to get those items down to where we need them. This one is going to go a little bit different spot. We can just go it like this and then click it into here. And just like this hopper here, it will feed into the minecart. So that's done. And then the last thing we are going to do is get our seed elevator in place. we want to go like a plus sign, and then make it all the way up there. This is an old school item elevator, like we used to do them before bubble elevators were a thing. We're also gonna raise the wall a little bit so the villagers can't escape. Like so. And then you're going to build a roof. Build a roof on top of this. And when your roof is all done like this, you are going to find the center spot. And that's where the glowstone is down there. Break that. And continue this one up until it's on top of here. And then break these two blocks. And create a water channel that is going to go straight into here. Like so. Then we're gonna grab some water. We are going to need packed ice and the trapdoor. Need water over here. And you know, we're going to need a trapdoor there. So put some ice over that. Then put a trapdoor on the end so the water doesn't flow down. And that's our water channel. And then just top it off with glass so the items won't fly out. And there you go. And then the last thing you need is villagers in there. Just gonna put one on every side. There we go. Usually when you have a villager breeder nearby, you just get them in via minecart tracks. And that's pretty easy as well. And I think that is the farm completely done. Yep. So thank you all for watching. I will leave a world download and the Lightmatica file in the description down below. I hope you will have a lot of fun building this and farming all the items it gives you. It's not the fastest farm in the world, but crop farms are by definition not that fast. But yeah, this should serve you very nicely, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.